I'm going to show you a GPT that can visualize just about anything. So today in our AI in 5 segment, we're going to be going over the whimsical diagrams GPT inside of ChatGPT that can visualize just about anything. All right, let's jump into it. But if you're new here, thanks for joining. Please like this video, subscribe, leave a comment if it was helpful. But more than anything, go to youreverydayai.com. Sign up for our free daily newsletter. So if you don't know Everyday AI, my name is Jordan. I'm the host. And every single day, we do a podcast, live stream, and free daily newsletter helping everyday people learn and leverage generative AI. So this is part of our AI in 5 segment, where every day we take about 5 minutes to show you a new generative AI tool, technique, or something that can help you grow your company and grow your career. So let's take a look at the whimsical diagram GPT. So this explains and visualizes concepts with flowcharts, mind maps, and sequence diagrams. So I'm going to just go ahead and start a chat here, and I'm going to ask it. Um, I always encourage people to do this. Say, give me an overview of what this GPT is, and give me 5 use cases for daily use, right? So right away, it's explaining to me what the whimsical GPT is, and it says you can use it for sequence diagrams, mind maps, flowcharts, etc., and then some 5 use cases for daily use. It says you can use it for project planning. It says you can use it for um, to study and learn, for software development, business process development, creative writing, etc. So there's a lot of different daily use cases that you can use this for. All right, I'm gonna use it for something a little different, and we're gonna get a little advanced, but don't worry, I'm gonna explain to you what we're doing step by step. So right now I'm working in this GPT's kind of interface. So, but what a lot of people don't understand is with the GPT mentions, which I did a video on previously. So with the GPT mentions, I can work with this GPT anywhere actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and click I'm going to go to my normal ChatGPT interface, and I'm going to start a new chat in the default mode. So now what I can do is I can just click the at button and then start typing my GPT. So if I start typing in whimsical, it should pop up here. It's being a little slow. There it is. So now instead of talking in the whimsical GPT interface, I can bring in all the great aspects of ChatGPT, but just by mentioning it here. So I'll show you why we're actually going to do that. And I'm going to show you why through an example. So now I'm going to do, and I'm going to at mention this web reader GPT. All right. And here's what I'm going to do. I want web reader to summarize this episode that I did on small language models. Okay. So now I'm going to jump back in here and I'm going to say, so here we go. All right. I already got it typed up so you don't have to struggle through and watch me type. So now, again, I'm using just the normal default mode in ChatGPT so I can mention or call on multiple different GPTs. So I'm using the web reader GPT, which is one I really like because it can crawl an individual URL that I specify. So if I told ChatGPT to summarize this page, it would use browse with Bing. However, it may or may not actually land on my actual page because all it does is it'll Google these terms or Bing these terms, and it may or may not actually recap the specific page that I want it to. So in that case, I'm using the web reader GPT to make sure that it summarizes the exact correct page that I want. Okay, so now I'm getting a pretty good in-depth explanation of this page. And how it's able to do that is yes, I have a podcast here, I have a video, but we also have a transcript. So presumably it's going to be going through the transcript. It's going to be making sense of this because sometimes my episodes, if I'm being honest, are a little all over the place. They're a little random. So hopefully it's going to make this a little more concise and help people actually learn something from this. All right. So it looks like it's almost done. Great. So now here's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and X out of the web reader GPT. I'm going to hit my at, and then just go to Whimsical. And now I'm saying, with the information above about small language models, please create an all-encompassing visual that would help me better understand this content in great detail. And now you'll see it's using or it's mentioning and referencing the Whimsical diagram plugin, which is great. So you'll see here now, there's a huge advantage to using these GPTs in default mode, in the GPT-4 default mode, because then I can chat back and forth with different GPTs that have different function or different capabilities. Um, if I'm being honest, I still use plugins way more than I use GPTs because I could have done this all in one step using plugins by having, because there is a web reader plugin and there's a whimsical diagram plugin. So I could have just made one prompt, hit enter, and I wouldn't have to go back and forth, but that's okay. I did want to showcase this whimsical GPT. And there we go. Just like that, pretty quick. It is already done. And the thing I love about Whimsical is you can click on it, you can go in, and you can also just change these things so easily. So I can change, I can change the color of these things, I could change the headings, I could add additional content here. It's great. Or I could just save this, download it, and put it on my website. So it's pretty good, right? Just like that, I showed you a way that you can not only use the whimsical GPT, but how you can also combine it with other GPTs to help you learn something better, to help you visualize something better. Maybe I wanted to create a marketing plan, a mind map, a flow chart, etc. You can do it all with the whimsical GPT. All right. That's it for today's AI in 5. I hope this was helpful. If so, remember to subscribe at youreverydayai.com. We do the AI in 5 every single day. So we'll see you back for more with Everyday AI. Thanks, y'all.